Okay. Ooh, free ether. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight our entire way back. I was gonna do this off camera, but I have not had time. It's okay. Combat's fun.
That's because you're the one with the controls.
I mean, I guess, but like, I always like combat because it gives me an opportunity to talk about the game. When like normally with the plot, I find myself. This is dumb.
I don't know. I always preferred combat that served the story. Whereas a lot of these encounters just seem like random monster impediments.
No, that is technically true.
Because I would rather, you know, you're storming your way into the castle to, you know, free the delegation from a hostage situation.
At the same time, I'd say you're playing the wrong genre to complain about that too much.
What do you mean?
Well, because JRPGs always have random battles. And they probably will never stop having random battles, if that makes sense.
That or all the battles take place while you're going from one location to another that is plot relevant as opposed to... That's interesting.
If you want to go to the entrance, I can take you there on this boat.
Oh, thank goodness.
But like...
That helps you cut the dungeon.
It is true.
Or area, I should say.
But
thank
like...
goodness.
Okay, so that's why there's this side area here. But like, JRPGs always have random battles, so complaining about it after the first point kind of becomes meaningless. And then it becomes
Wait,
frustrating
there's a gold!
For me. Yeah, I know. We'll go for it in a second. If you notice, he was floating towards me.
Yes. Whereas if you get the jump on him, you can preemptively attack.
Yep.
No, I'm really glad. I mean, maybe we spoke too soon, but I am glad that they had a fisherman help take you out a substantial portion of the area.
Well, yeah, shortcuts out are always important.
Because you really don't want to have to grind every single boat.
No, I wouldn't have gone through every
critters.
single boat, but... I mean, I totally understand, like, the desire to skip battles, but it's also one of those where it's like, I think you just kind of have to accept...
No, it's not about skipping battles, it's about why battles are created to begin with. You know.
Yeah.
Because remember how in, especially caverns in Pokemon, how annoying it was to go 4 steps and then to be attacked.
Well, I think there's a difference though between like totally random battles and like battles that you see coming. Because I remember walking, fighting, taking another step, and immediately having a Zubat attack me and being like, "This is not well made at all." This, on the other hand, you can kind of see them, and if you're really like good about maneuvering, you could bypass them. Mm-hmm. But also the battles are pretty fast and they're not too critical. But like if you took out every non-plot relevant fight from a JRPG, you'd be left with effectively a boss rush.
Well,
that's how you get games like Fury.
I don't necessarily want that. I'm just saying that, especially in that the field of boats, you're pretty much walking along gangplanks into very narrow areas where you're pretty much obligated to fight the creatures. If there was more room to maneuver, then sure. Then you could bypass them more easily.
Never really bugged me. I mean, I guess you're right. As an observer, the combat isn't particularly interesting. I'm back! I started up work again as a fisherman. I packed it in before, but I realized I can't be away from the sea. These people have no panic button. Have you noticed, like, they just don't...
Everything's all doodly.
It's like, oh, night's back. Cool. Oh, the ocean's gone.
Well, but no, these people hadn't known of night in their entire lifespans as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, they had no concept of night. And so, like... How do we get onto our boat? Maybe we talk to the innkeeper? But, like, they'd never seen night before, and everybody's just cool with it. Mm-hmm. The ocean disappears, and everybody's like, well, guess we can't be fishermen anymore. It's like, how desensitized can you be to disaster at this point? Like, are there other apocalypses that seem to be happening in the background?
Well?
I'm just waiting for them to get in position.
Yeah.
You brought back the sea. You people are really quite amazing.
Bayaz, can we use the ship now?
Sure thing. I've moored it up by the pier on the shore. It's ready to go whenever. Thank you. Oh no, it's me who should be thanking you. By the way, where are you headed? To Salny. Ah, Salny, eh? You know there are rumors of a frightful monster there. The Imperial Bunch called him Dianto, if I recall correctly. Means Demon King in some language or another. Dianto. Dianto is going to be our next party member. In any case, go past the cape to the north, then head west once you get onto the open sea. You'll soon see a rather large island, but do take care. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
You don't really mean that, do you?
I am completely serious. He's going to be our next party member. I'm calling it now.
Have you seen like lists
Nope.
of characters?
Nope. This game is so unbelievably tropey that like. Oh right, we have to leave town. This isn't our boat.
Right, you have to go out onto the shoreline. Let's leave the town.
Was there the shop? I'm gonna check. We probably don't have anything new, but I want to check anyway. Man, I've just had like the worst headache all week.
It might be because of the changing weather. Going from balmy to...
Yeah.
Well, not quite balmy. I would say a little bit chilly, but moderate to, you know, freezing and under several inches of snow. That can usually create a drop in humidity.
Let me see. So fortify equipment, so almost none of none of these have been upgraded. So we want to get, is it blue Sprint Knight?
What does blue do?
I believe it's blue. Yep. So blue is the next.
Oh, you can blah. You can upgrade.
Yeah, I can fortify the weapons further. I really like the fortification system. It's very similar to the upgrade orb system that I used in, or I'm using in Grave of Man. And it is surprisingly helpful.
Wait, who uses a harpoon?
The king.
Ah. Are there any weapons that we haven't seen used thus far? Because the fist is Lumina. The sword is
the wave
Kanata,
bow is
right?
43. Fairy bow.
The bow is Shara.
I don't actually.
Wait,
attribute
there's something
none.
called Pengy bits? Gross.
Yeah.
Do they look like Pengy?
I don't know. I actually don't own any of these, so I could actually get them if I wanted to.
But supposedly they aren't an upgrade.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to decide. So 43, 83.
So what you're saying is if you upgrade them with all the Sprint Knight, then they might outmatch the older gear that you've already leveled?
Well, yeah, I was trying to see which was better. And the answer was... the wave bow is better than the fairy bow. And then we also have armor. But I don't know. I've yet to really... Well, no. I'm sure at some point we'll want to upgrade, because it's a 10 upgrade for each. I just don't have the money to upgrade my armor yet. Let's see, do we have random materials? Gold ore sells for a bunch. Okay, so we have a little bit more. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold off on upgrading my armor for a while.
Yeah, let's go to the island. See what's up.
Wave bow. Okay, everybody's good. Oh, wait, no.
So is upgrading armor that much more expensive?
No, you just have to buy more materials, and the prices go up semi-dramatically. Like, the more things that you stack on, the more expensive it's going to be.
Don't you just love inventory management?
It doesn't bug me, but you hate it. Okay, I'm almost done.
I only like it when I'm organizing it, but having to, you know, compare stats and one thing
Yeah,
or
it would be
another.
nice if it was faster.
I mean, that's one difference about various RPGs versus action-adventure games. In many of them, you just have immediate upgrades, or there's only a limited number of weapons or gear that you can equip, and you don't have to worry about adding little upgrades or items to empower them or increase their stats. Like, I don't know. There's a beauty to simplicity. But I can also understand why people would want to min-max or customize.
Yeah. For example, there's Path of Exile, the kind of Diablo-like game that we played that one time.
But trying to look at that spell tree made me
It was a bit much, but I can totally understand why having that level of customization is really attractive to people.
Look, over there.
That's an Imperial Command Winger.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It's Vaughn.
Oh, that doesn't bode well. It looks like it's headed for Solney.
They won't get away with this. I have to stop them.
We're getting... Okay, now we're on the boat. Rock
I think I need to
flounder.
make her voice a little bit higher. She's still a kid.
Yep.
I think
So
we
we're
haven't...
going over here now.
We haven't...
This is a fast boat.
Whoa! Yeah, we haven't gotten back to this game in a long time, so I've forgotten some of the voices I used.
Yeah,
I think Lumina is just a slightly more excitable version of my natural speaking voice, and then Shara tends to be more whispery, but I had gone from adult to child when I knew that she's just substantially shorter than the rest of the cast. Unless she's just a short girl. I don't know.
Could be. I'm gonna quickly explore for a little bit.
The high seas.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to set down on the other continent and see if there's anything that is, like, findable there quick. You know, plonking down some artifacts, for example. I don't know what I think the fish are all for cooking. A number of these places are meant only for airship, which is kind of annoying.
Interesting. Oh, you mean the distant islands?
Yeah, so this island, for example, has no docks on it.
Yes.
Which means I can only land on it once we get the airship. Which probably won't be for another, I don't know, 3-4 hours. Let's see, have we been here?
Looks like we haven't been to that island.
There's like a location in the middle of it, though. Many of these, like, towers all over the place. Maybe we get the airship sooner than we think we do.
Maybe we steal it from them when we get to Salny. You know how it showed that particular ship flying by?
Oh, here's one.
Ah.
Oops. Let's see. I'm gonna save again, just in case.
Because I could almost see it foreshadowing the vessel that we're going to pilfer for ourselves later.
Mage Keep. Momentum charge when attacking a target weak against the attack. Mysticism. Recovery effect from skills. And Volca Suit boost lasts longer.
You don't have enough memories from any of them.
Discover more items when investigating glow spots. I'll probably replace that. Apparently it's local only, which is dumb.
Oh, I thought it was going to be world at this rate.
No. Would have made more sense if it was world related. Ooh, big pyramid. Yeah. I wonder wonder if
You
I
don't
hit
think
this
it's
stuff-
something you can enter now, do you?
Not a clue.
The Duke Onion. There's definitely memory over there.
New artifact.
Paragon.
Paragon. What's Paragon? Extra damage when target's resistance to the attack type is high. But we need more earth memory.
Mm-hmm.
Lost arc. Attack power when landing a critical hit. It's probably a little bit more useful. I might go back and reset the harvest one. Maybe not, though. I might just keep it until later.
Lost
Lost
arc
arc.
created. Doesn't look like an arc to me.
Nope. So we've also got that area on the other side. It's probably only reachable via pyramid. I'm gonna just stick my heads in the Ragnus runes for a second. Oh! Oh!
Is this the ruin?
Yeah! We've already been here. That's why I was on the map.
Uh-huh.
I was really curious. I was like, you know, it looks like we've already been here before. But I have no memory of reaching it, and it's because it's Ragnus. There's our answer. Okay. Did all of the glow spots respawn? No. I gotta figure out where to farm earth memories. Because apparently I need a lot of them.
Probably in a cavern. Or
Let's see.
where
Do I
there's a
replace
lot of ore.
harvest?
But then you would have wasted those memories you spent on it.
Yeah, it's local only and it's a very small place.
Oh. True.
Yeah, I'll just make another Lost Ark. Especially because Harvest is, like, increases yield from glow spots, and, like, there are 3 glow spots on that entire area. It would have been better to put it over on the,
On the mainland? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, boat did weird tricks. Yeah, a lot of these, like, little lone islands, which probably are purely for, like, endgame side quests and whatnot.
Now, is Salny to the east?
Salny is that
West?
big island in the north. In the, northwest.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a tower. Ooh.
We did something.
Thunderspurt Night Column is filling with power of memories. Okay.
Volcosuit Loquella's sealed power has been awakened.
That's Vaughn's suit, right?
And we can now use Harmonize. So Shara.
No, Shara. Okay.
Which is a heal, effectively. 2 of her skills consecutively. Depending on the combination, special fusion skills can be activated. Okay, heal and refresh is Oratorio. We also got a Sanctuary ability. Okay, so exploring
and
is
apples
worthwhile.
in the desert? Okay.
I guess so. A honey apple in the desert. So we're just gonna go boating around for a little while. I know it's not a lot,
Sailing.
but
Yep.
I figure this way we can... Oh yeah, that's a pretty clear indicator of come back when you've got an airship, kid. I'm trying to remember which game it was. There was a game once where you got... Oh, you know, I think the first example for this was, I want to say it was Ultima.
Ultima?
I played one of the old, like, Ultima games on DOS. On my dad's computer. And it was actually a pretty good RPG. I don't actually know if we had the full game. I don't know if I even ever beat it. But at some point you get a boat, and you can just go sailing around the entire world. Did I visit this big island? I don't... Yes, this is where that tower was. Okay, but you get the ability to sail around the entire world. And you could almost immediately just go to, like, really high-level areas. Without I'd say without consequence, but there totally were consequences, because, you know, they'd kick your butts. But we would oftentimes just take a boat to, like, a really high-level area, and then, hello. Where do you think you're going? It's hardly the time to be wandering around. Aw.
Wait, so they're not allowing you to go to that island?
Yeah, even though I could get, like, a memory and some other stuff.
That's weird.
It's not that weird.
Well, I mean, they're just... I don't know why you would have to have a party member remind you you can't go to that island, when in reality...
the world flat? No, it's not. Sweet.
Yeah, it goes the other side.
I think there might be a hidden island or two, too. They tend to do that in these games. But yeah, so we would go to, like, a high-level area, and then, like, grab, like, all this sweet loot, and then run away before the enemies could come kill us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is starting to go cutscene.
Yep.
Look, everybody! Areas here and there all over the island are lost.
And not only that, I see smoke rising from the island, too. I smell gunpowder. There must be some kind of battle in progress.
Huh? Look. It's the winger from before. Parked by that village. Then it's obvious who's responsible for all this mess. It's unforgivable.
Wait, Shara. Don't let your anger get the better of you. You mustn't forget to gather all of the facts first before making any rash judgments. Let's go into the village before we do anything else.
She's probably still intent on punishing Solus for betraying her people, right?
Probably, yeah. Completely understandable. There's the airship. So this would be a place that I'd put Harvest down on, because it's a bigger area with a lot of
stuff.
Let's see if we can go put Harvest down.
Okay, they do have a spot.
There it is. Yeah, I've got plenty of these memories. But yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while. Multiple areas, very, very likely to.
But there's also another tower.
Yeah. So we're gonna run around grabbing all those things first before we do the plot.
Mountains, by the look of it.
Lanky garlic. Hill memory.
Hill memories. Some kind of village?
Whistle egg. Let's get the last lost arc. I really like the memory system for upgrading structures, or upgrading structures for like the little passive effects. They're neat.
At the same time, in a way, you're editing the world.
Kinda?
You're using memories of objects that may have never even existed in a particular spot to create it there.
I mean, the alternative is, well...
Nothing.
Yeah, nothingness. Okay, so Mage Keep. Momentum gauge when using a weak... Nope. Guess Mage Keep is the only useful one. There's a lot of these that I'd like to get, but we're missing, like...
A couple memories of each.
Yeah. And I know we had Earth memories for a while. They're probably from where we fought the pig.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where the miner was.
Yeah. I'm just curious who ends up using these structures, too.
Can you actually go into the teepee village?
Yeah, probably. Solney Refuge.
Hmm.
It's probably just another village.
True.
I fled for my life from a village to the north of here. Phew, I can finally catch my breath for a minute.
I don't understand. Why do we have to stay here?
You know, in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have upgraded my gear until we got here. Oh well.
It depends on if they have better gear or not.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. He also has brown Spritnite. It's not that it matters too much.
Brown Spritnite.
Matters a lot, actually. Well, it's too late now. I'll just go grind for money or something. Or we just skip this area and refresh our gear on the next major.
Is it also one of those
set of
instances
towns.
where your old gear, even if you upgraded it?
Yeah,
is
so my
just-
old gear is better than this, but it's not as good as if I had upgraded.
No. I'm asking if it's worth piddles if you try selling it back.
Oh yeah, it's worth nothing.
Ah.
The other thing is Holy Force.
Ooh. Yeah, spells. I forgot completely about those.
Ignition. Yeah, Terror Moon, Lightning,
So you need memories to even
Heal, but she's already
acquire
got
them.
Heal and Siren Bolt. We need air memories. What about over here? Chrono Boost. Holy Boost, Dark Boost. I wonder if that includes healing. Probably not. To add slow to attack. That'd be useful, but we need things. I was also really hoping that I could get more of the, that heal Sprint Knight. Because there's that one Sprint Knight that lets us do a heal effect on our attacks. But unfortunately, I cannot replicate it, which sucks.
You mean the Axiom one?
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go progress with the plot. I think this town is more
Sleepy.
important later.
Sleepy Town. Yeah, there's the airship. It's hovering over there above that village.
Yeah. Oh, we never interacted with the tower, did we? We've also
Or
got
those
the
ruins over
ruin.
there.
Yeah.
Fire, maybe?
Okay, fire. Eridisfada. His power has been unlocked.
Maybe that's the mage.
Vigilance. Vaughn.
No, it's Vaughn's.
Okay, different vigilance attacks can be called depend on the skill sprint equip. Various effects are triggered when conditions are met. That's helpful. Also looks like we've got...
I would like there to be a map that depicts where each of these pillars were erected
Yeah.
on the various islands.
It'd be nice. My bet is this is going to be another one of those, like, pseudo-adventure zones.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Whoa, a lot of bunnies.
Critters. Well, I'm gonna fight them
There's
for
a
a
safe
bit.
spot. Are you sure you don't want to save?
I'm probably not in trouble.
I
They're
just
just-
remember from all our times playing I Am Setsuna, just how we were set back here and there because there wasn't a save.
think
I don't doubt that you can defeat these. I'm just saying, what if you accidentally run into something you're not prepared for?
True. That's a good point. We've saved fairly recently, though.
Not... the thing is, at this point, you've gotten out of the boat zone. You've been tearing around the high seas, going from island to island, collecting things and setting things
I'll
up.
go save.
It wouldn't be an astronomical amount of time wasted, but it would still be time wasted.
Yeah.
That could have been remedied by, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wish, I prefer games where they have checkpoints like...
Automatic saves as opposed to
Well, it's
manual
just like
ones.
you're thrown back to the beginning of the beginning of the screen instead of... let's see. The Muffy is weak to him.
It begs the question of whether or not it's easier on a system to have manual saves or to automatically save or to have checkpoint saves. I know that the only benefit really of making manual saves is so that you can return to a time previous.
Yeah, which is
without-
important
and,
for
like-
me. Because
Well,
like
that's
if
really only if there's a choice that has irrevocable consequences and you realize it completely changes the course of the plot.
I mean, for me, it's just more important because I like having the ability to go back in case I lose footage, for example.
That too. The games that just push you forward. It's like, no.
'Cause
I suppose you would prefer maybe chapter-based games, or no?
I just like it when it lets me do these like iterative saves, just down this like huge list. We got a beehive.
And a ton of memories.
Yep. So it actually looks like this is a decent place to fight. I'm just going to explore it because we need more memories. And it's not too bad. I don't know, I just like exploring runes. There's a treasure chest down in the bottom corner.
Yep.
Don't let me forget it.
An awful lot of goblins.
They're also
they all died.
wicked weak
Wow.
compared to me. Yeah, ooh, night mail. So instead of buying the weapons, I
Thunder
can...
circuit sense? Weird.
Yeah. So instead of buying the weapons, I might actually be able to, well, at least
Farm
the armor.
better ones.
Yeah, from here. If I remember tonight or something, I will just sit in bed and just run around fighting things for a little while.
Oh yeah, because you can actually pick it up with the Switch.
Yep. Yeah, I really like the idea of doing that. I've only really ever made use of it for Xenoblade for a little while.
Well, you have to find games where grinding outside of the actual plot and progression
There's
is
a
a
Volcosuit
necessity.
here.
Yeah, more Volcosuit pods?
Yeah. I don't know what the rocks are for. Titan Fist. Oh yeah, so exploring this rune is getting us new, better equipment across the board for them, and then we can just go get the upgrade crystals.
That's nice.
And memories. Because that harvest booster thing that I had...
It's been giving you multiples
Yeah, it
of-
applies here too. Not for monster drops, but for everything else. Which is helpful. Oh, did he turn around? He turned around. Balls.
What, do you need everyone looking at you for something?
So if they don't look at me, I get bonus momentum. Which is super helpful.
If they still disappear in one hit.
Yeah, we're a bit strong.